G'day. So, update 4's just a couple of days away, and I've been really busy preparing to do the mega base, which is going to be out here in the grasslands. What you can see in front of me now is a train station, which is going to be the start of the central logistics hub for the mega factory, and it's also what I've been working on is the train system that's going to go around the whole world. I am going to be doing this playthrough in complete vanilla with no mods, and I did say I was going to not get too fancy and just focus on some neat and clean production, but turns out I got a little bit carried away with this one, but it's looking pretty good. And it's the first time I've had a crack at doing some spirals. So I'll just go through this and how it works, and then I'll show you a couple of other things that I've been doing in prep for update 4. So the idea behind this is you'll see there's a train station on this level, and it's connected to the train system that goes around the whole world. What will happen is everything will come to here. I'm going to try avoid doing too much raw materials. I'm going to have satellite factories around the world making more complex parts like computers and motors, etc. And they'll come to this terminal and feed across into the mega factory. The reason we haven't started building the mega factory is because of the new gas nodes that are coming out, and we don't know where they're going to be. But this setup here should be pretty safe. I've also set it up in a modular way. Modular meaning that I can expand it if necessary, and I kind of like to do that sort of setup with most of the things I do now. So it's 2 levels at the moment, and as we need to expand, we can just add levels onto this. The whole train system is linked together so that the trains travel on the left-hand side. So trains will always be coming down the left-hand side this way and on the other side this way. The reason we've done that is because train collisions will be coming in sooner or later to the game. So instead of just having one train track, we've got 2 train tracks, and we're traveling on the correct side of the road, which is the left side of the road. Alright, so you can probably see from here we've done a bit of work on a bridge. We were going to get super fancy with an archer and everything, but we're trying to go for clean, neat and efficient. So this looks pretty good, and it's not over the top. The spirals look a bit over the top and fancy, but they're actually functional as well. Alright, so I'll hop in a train and scoot on over to the starter base and show you what I've done in prep, which is a lot of aluminium sheets. And I will edit the video so it goes a lot faster because it is a fairly long train track. Okay, I've just told the train to stop at this station here. This is not temporary, but very much a very small version of what this will potentially be. And I've just got a temporary setup here for oil and a little bit of aluminium refinement, just to prep to stockpile aluminium. And this will all get completely reworked, and there's going to be a pretty damn big factory here, which is why we have the train station in preparation. So I'll just hop back in and speed it up to get back to the starter base. Alrighty, here we are back at the starter base train station. As you can see, I've called it please no node spawn, because I really don't want a gas node to be spawning under here. But you just watch update 4, there'll be a dirty big nitrogen node or something here, and we'll have to rework this whole thing. But fingers crossed, we don't get a node spawn then. I've also, Fry has shown his face again, which is excellent. He's my American building buddy, and so that's good. When he's not too busy, he'll be able to give me a hand, which is very excellent. So I'll just go up the top here and show the stockpile of aluminium sheets. And we only had a few machines making it, but since we've spent quite a few hours on the train system, we've actually got quite a lot. So as you can see here, all the machines have stopped because all these containers here are full. All of these containers here, these three, are completely filled with plastic off one refinery. So it's been running for a few hours, probably quite a lot of hours actually. Here is the aluminium sheet setup, and every single one of these containers is chock-a-block full of sheets, which is excellent because we're going to need that to upgrade all my belts. And then this whole factory, come update 4, is going to get completely reworked into probably a motor factory and potentially something else. But it's going to be like a mid-tier factory. The last thing I'll show is I'll just take this hypertube launcher across to the power station and show the last level of, or the second level I've put of coal power. Alright, just going to land here. Cool. I've also routed in 2 pure nodes of quartz in prep, and these are only the Mark IV belts, but it's just one example of the belts we need to upgrade to Mark V. Alright, so in the previous video I had this bottom layer, which is 40 coal power plants, and they run off these 6. And I did build it modular, which is kind of what I like to do now. It's really functional. I set it up in a way that when I upgraded my miners, which is these miners over here, all I would need to do is add another floor, slap down another 40 coal plants, and then add another 6 water extractors and smack it in. So that's a nice, this is an example of clean and neat without getting too fancy. What you see over here is probably me getting carried away a bit too much, because what you see here is essentially 40 coal power plants on the same setup, just built a lot more fancy. Now that I have the Mark III miners, I can upgrade this and add another 2 floors. So this is 20 coal power plants per floor. So I'm going to add another 2 floors of power plants because we've doubled our coal capacity. And then on the top, I'm going to do a nice little airport. So like a junction to like a hypertube launching airport. That's the plan anyway. I'm sure update 4 will hit us with some big surprises, and that will be pretty exciting. That'll do for today. I won't make another video till I've really sunk my teeth into update 4. But good luck to everyone with the update, and I will catch you later.